Wow, wow, wow. Something very bizarre has just happened, and as you can tell, I'm about to gaslight the living hell out of it. And we made a couple other moves. I'll get into that later on. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to this new edition of Mets Digest with your host, Michael D'Angelo. As you see on the screen, before I get started, please make sure you subscribe right down below. We are a little over 2.6K subscribers, and we'd like to grow that more and more with all these crazy off-season reports that we have gotten all off-season long. And it is about to get a whole lot. We got a whole lot more coming, and we will not be going anywhere. So, me, Flobo Boys, at it all off season long. Make sure you guys subscribe right here to Mets Digest, and let's get into it now. This man right here really changed the perspective of baseball for me when I was a teenager. And the fact that he did something like this right now makes this a pretty special video for me. But without further ado, recently, former World Series contestant for the New York Mets, Yoenis Cespedes, former All-Star, recently went on my boy NYM News Instagram Live. If you guys don't know my boy Jared, shout out to him. Make sure you guys go follow him. He's got the best Mets fan page out there on social media. Make sure you guys go follow him. But he was able to get Yoenis Cespedes in his Instagram Live last night and basically said that he is ready to come play again, but it would only be with the Mets. Yes, I can't believe that this has come out of nowhere. Exact comment that he put on the IG Live. He wrote it in the comment section. I'm ready to play, but just with the Mets. And I mean, look, this guy could easily be messing around. We know the kind of career that this guy has had, with just the most absolute bizarre injuries you could ever think of. Um, that one time where he just randomly disappeared from the team during a road trip. Just with the weird career that this guy has had through the mid 2000s, this guy could easily just be messing around or something. But I mean, look, for the most part, all I gotta say is he's 39 years old. I saw him recently when he threw out the first pitch with Matt Harvey at Game Five. He looks like he's still got a bit left in the tank, in my opinion. But of course, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be biased to my favorite player of all time. Yes, I know. Don't get me started. But if you take a look at it here, I mean, you see that he hasn't really played a season since he hasn't played an inning of Major League Baseball since 2020. That was 4 years ago, about to be 5 years ago, where he only had 31 at bats and hit at a 161 batting clip. I mean, this guy, we have no idea, what kind of skill level he still possesses whatsoever. But all I gotta say is just give the man his spring training invite, see what he's got. I mean, we signed JD Martinez, for crying out loud, and he's like 36, 37. This guy is a Mets playoff legend, just Mets legend in general, Mets mid 2000 legend. Came over in the 2015 season where the Mets made the World Series, came over at the deadline from the Boston Red Sox. I mean, in my opinion, how could you not root for something like this? I mean, we let Tim Tebow come into our organization. Like, if we can't let Yoenis Cespedes come back, at least just for a spring training invite and see what he's got, I don't know why I don't know why we can't. Like, we let him come back and throw the first pitch with Harvey. I guess the fans that night just recaptivated his mind and just maybe rewired something in there saying that he wants to play again. I don't know. The guy definitely has not been keeping up with baseball activities. I highly doubt with the lifestyle that he lives that he still keeps up with it. So I think the odds of this happening are very high. But I would just love to believe that I could watch my favorite player in of all time play baseball once again for my favorite team. But okay, look, and to close it out, in all honesty, the odds of this happening are obviously sky high. 39 years old. We don't know what he's got. If I were the Mets, I mean, hey, work him out, see what he's got. If he deserves a spring training invite, then go ahead. Do I think he deserves a spring training invite? Of course I do. It doesn't hurt, right? If he doesn't, if he doesn't work out, you cut him and that's it. It's like, but I mean, like I said before, we've gone through so many other DH bats, like DJ Stewart to JD Martinez, and right now it's looking like Starling Marte is going to be our DH at the moment, and we don't even know if he's going to be on the team next year yet or not. David Stern coming down here, if he's going to be cashing out on all this pitching and Juan Soto himself, then you're gonna have to cut some salary somehow. And Marte is looking like the pretty disposable one, being that Juan Soto plays his position. So that could be, the Mets could be in the market for a DH, power bat. And could Yoenis Cespedes be that guy? I think so. Like that's crazy to me. But hey, again, shout out my boy Jaron for pulling that. Crazy drop last night for us, especially if you're a big fan of that 2015 team. And of course, when, Cespedes decided to stick around for 2016 as well. In other news, carrying on the DH conversation, the Mets signed Joey Meneses to a minor league contract. He played for the Washington Nationals last year. If you guys don't remember him, he was also a featured participant of the Mexico WBC team. Mostly known for being a designated hitter / first baseman. 32 years old. The Mets are going to try him out in spring training, see what he's got. With Marte possibly being dumped this offseason, and the Mets are in the market possibly for a DH. They could turn to Joey Meneses as kind of being their cheap JD Martinez replacement, if that's what you want to call it. But hey, the guy gets on base. He can rack up a lot of hits in bunches. And I think it's a decent signing. But, for the most part, I mean, you guys already know who I'd like to see at DH. I think your answer is pretty clear there. But, to wrap this up, give Cespedes his spring training invite. I think he deserves another shot. No one wanted to see the way his career fell out with the Mets. No one wanted to see a guy like that end his career like that. I mean, through all the legendary plays that he made, especially back in Oakland and all the good playoff teams that he's been on, he more than deserves a shot to see what he's got. I mean, everyone remembers that big swing that he had in the playoffs against the Dodgers at home in Citi Fields. I mean, just the memories would just come flowing back with this guy, and just seeing that sweet, powerful swing, it would be nothing better. So hopefully David Stearns give him a shot, Steve Cohen give him a shot, and we'll see what our beloved Yoenis still has in store for us, hopefully. But I will wrap it up here. That is all I have for you guys here today on Mets Digest. Like I said before, make sure you guys subscribe, comment down below what you think about all that's going on right now. I'll try my best to respond to my other channel, but I do read your guys' comments, so don't worry about that. But I will see you guys in the next video. Shout out to Flowo Boys, who's been killing it. He set this video up nice for me, so I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, y'all.